My father always said, I don't know what you're going to do when you grow up. But don't do it if you can't do it right.
Bill Russell should have a statue.
I think he should definitely have one.
Just why doesn't this guy have it?
One of the greatest of all athletes that's ever played any sport.
Should Bill Russell have a statue? Let me know in the comments.
Whenever Chamberlain and Boston's Bill Russell match talent, there's plenty of fireworks under both baskets.
Everything has a time in our history. There's certain times for different things, and this is the time to honor Bill Russell.
Yeah, but Chamberlain has also come.
As a museum curator, what would I like to see if I could clap my hands and something would appear? Well, would probably be him towering in the air, suspended. That'd be a real good sculptor to do this. Of him blocking a shot. Not many athletes change a sport, and Russell did, and did it in a way where he took everyone on his back. No one had ever seen a player play defense the way he had.
This is not myth. This is truth. You talk with anyone who ever played with him, or the opponents, they will tell you this. There has never been another player in the history of the league who thought this way, or even if he did think this way, could execute to this degree. No one.
Passing along to Boston's Bill Russell.
I don't think Mozart was as appreciated in Salzburg in the 1770s as he is now. Well, Russell was Mozart.
Chris, I'm here with Bill Russell. Bill, this must have been a great win for you.
Exactly.
Let me know in the comments, do you think Bill Russell's the GOAT?
What were some of the most difficult challenges you've had to overcome?
My attitude was always that you come into a place or a situation and it exists. It's not good, it's not bad, it's not right, it's not wrong. It just is.
They did awful things to Bill Russell. So he had no great love for this town.
We did have documented examples of terrible things happening when he wanted to buy a home in the burbs, and people smeared excrement on the walls and that kind of stuff. It's just documented fact.
At one point, after he won the first championship, they had a dinner for him in Reading, Mass, where he first went to move, and he was so taken aback by this honor that was bestowed on him that he broke down, started to cry, and he said that he wished he could live in Reading for the rest of his life. And then he went to buy another house, and they wouldn't allow him to buy another house in the town.
I think that it ought to be him dressed in a suit and tie. He participated in the civil rights movement in many ways.
My rookie year in the championship series, I was the only black player for both teams. And see, what we did, we showed them diversity works.
Boston was a city greatly divided. The neighborhoods were very clear. The lines of demarcation were very clear. But during the course of the civil rights movement, he really proved himself, as many people did, to be someone who was committed to equal rights for everyone.
One of the things you have to recognize, a lot about racism, most of it is about ignorance. You don't suddenly educate people immediately. It takes time. And I never had the patience for it. Russell had the patience for it.
Bill Russell, the man, is someone who stood up for the rights and dignity of all men. He marched with King. He stood by Ali. When a restaurant refused to serve the black Celtics, he refused to play in the scheduled game. He endured insults and vandalism, but he kept on focusing on making the teammates who he loved better players. And I hope that one day, in the streets of Boston, children will look up at a statue built not only to Bill Russell the player, but Bill Russell the man.
I hope that this is a manifestation of the fact that I tried to live a good life.
I said, Mr. President, you got the idea? Okay, funnel up the money. But no, I thought it was good to have the endorsement of the president for this proposal.
I think the city of Boston has always appreciated him. I don't think that's ever been a problem. When you say the Boston Celtics, anywhere in Boston, and you say name legends, Bill Russell's name's probably going to come up first. So I don't think that's ever been a problem. As far as him being recognized, as far as in a statue way, that's taken a long time, and it probably has been a little bit with his relationship with the city.
You got a good shot? Take it, don't pass off.
As time went on, Russell's appearances here, and they came back, he recognized that the city had changed, was changing.
I think everybody now is perfectly understands what he did do for the city.
I want Bill to say where he wants it to go and how it's going to be designed, because Bill's a very special person.
I'd like to see kids there and Bill pictured in his uniform. He was a basketball player, but it was more than that.
Bill Russell, MVP 20 years ago, accepting congratulations, and as Bill said, the career wouldn't have been complete without...
The point of Bill Russell is ultimately is not just that he's the greatest team sport athlete that we've ever known or that America's ever known, but that he's a man whose life transcended basketball.
What do you consider your greatest accomplishments?
My greatest accomplishment? Getting to be 73. I was just kidding. You have to be tough to get old, though. I can tell you that.
This video raises questions, and I need for you to be extremely honest in the comments when answering them. Number 1, express your thoughts about Celtics, Bill Russell, and the things he went through in the comments. That's all I want to know. Share this video with anyone you deem necessary. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.